So to discuss our Showmaker line and what that looks like relative to associated feed, that is our in-house line. As I mentioned, we offer the hogs, sheep, goats, cattle, and rabbits in the Showmaker line. The Showmaker line is one that comes to us with an absolutely fixed formula, which means that the formula and the ingredients that are stated on this tag are going to stay the same every single time that this bag is purchased. We do not adjust those. Those do not go, they're not changed based upon commodity prices or access or any of those things. That is a fixed formula. So every single bag should look exactly the same as the next. We really pride ourselves on the Showmaker line of offering a line of hog feed, in this particular case, that can be fed right out of the bag very consistently, very high quality to those that are looking for a hog feed on a budget. If we come into an instance where we have a customer that comes in and they're looking for the bang for your buck type feed, a feed that they can feed straight out of the bag, that's going to be affordably priced, it's going to be extremely high quality, they're going to go in and be able to feed this feed straight out of this bag. They're going to make weight, the hogs are going to look great. They're not going to have to necessarily add a bunch of supplementation here and there to get those hogs to look right at the end. If they come in on some sort of a budget, this is going to be the route to go, because this feed is absolutely phenomenal for the price that it goes out the door at. The way that I like to liken these, this is premium gas right here. Okay, if we're looking for those customers that want a premium hog feed as they come in here, but they're not necessarily wanting to jump up to maybe the price point of some of these other feeds, this is going to be the way to go. As I mentioned, you're going to have what we call the Show 100. That's going to be set up as a traditional style grower feed. It's going to be a 19% protein, 6% fat feed. You're going to see some oat groats in there, those kinds of things to help with belly fill, but it's really going to be designed as a traditional grower. We move to what we call the Show 100 Finisher. That feed is designed in a very similar fashion. If you're going from the 100 to the 100 Finisher, you're looking at a very seamless transition. Both feeds are ground. They look very, very similar, and as we transition from the 100 to the 100 Finisher, for example, that transition should be seamless. The 100 Finisher is also going to be a 19% protein. It is going to have a higher fat percentage. We're looking at about 7.5%. As well, it's going to have some added oat groats and those kinds of things to help with fleshiness and body down, and to get those hogs looking right in terms of body fill as we approach fair. So that gives us a quick rundown on the Showmaker line. Like I said, this one's really going to target those customers that are coming in looking for an exceptional feed for a very good price. That's the direction you're going to want to send them. One point I do want to make relative to the Showmaker and the difference between the 100 and the 100 Finisher is both are non-medicated feeds, so no VFD required. But along with that, it is perfectly acceptable to feed those from start to finish. Both are complete feeds all the way through. If you've got an instance where the 100 fits your program from the time you get those pigs, so the time the kids get those pigs, all the way to the fair, there's absolutely nothing wrong with doing that. Likewise on the Finisher, if you decide that you want to use the Finisher, and in many cases that's appropriate, you can use that Finisher from the time those hogs come home all the way to the fair. Being they're non-medicated, obviously we're not dealing with any withdrawal dates or anything like that. Those feeds can be fed start to finish with no issues whatsoever. One quick point to mention on the Showmaker line of feeds, this orange and black bag is what you're going to see both the 100 and the 100 Finisher come in. We need to make sure as we are selling this feed, moving this feed out of the warehouse, sending it on to our retail customers, that we're very conscientious of paying attention to the tag. Both the 100 and the 100 Finisher are going to look virtually identical out of the bag. The bag is virtually identical. The tag is what is going to tell you the difference. So they're different colors. The tag will have a different name. One will say Show 100, one will say Show 100 Finisher. But I really encourage you guys to make sure that you pay attention to that, because if in an instance where the tags come off these bags, there's really no way to tell what this is versus the 100 Finisher. So just a point there.